6 former WWE champions set to battle inside this demonic structure. The Elimination Chamber is underway. Who will leave as the WWE champion? We're about to find out. It's Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles starting off, and Hardy went for the twist of fate. We got backdropped over to the steel, and look at that. AJ Styles already using the chamber to his advantage, sweeping the leg of Hardy, and like Spider-Man, hangs onto the chain, but went for the reverse DDT, but hit the steel instead. And Jeff Hardy with a springboard plancher. Hardy will use every trick in the book, use that high risk to his advantage in a match like this, but AJ Styles, no stranger to these Elimination Chamber matches. In fact, both of these men have competed in it before, but Jeff Hardy and AJ Styles both looking to win their first. There's a Pele kick from AJ, wiping out the charismatic Enigma. It has been over 10 years since Jeff Hardy won the WWE title, and tonight wants to win it again. With a whisper in the wind off the top rope, AJ Styles is down, and now the countdown is on. Who will be number 3 to enter this match? One pod will open at random, but who's it going to be? And it is Mr. Money in the Bank, The Miz, who has that golden opportunity. Even if he doesn't win this match, he's still got the contract in the briefcase. And that will give him an extra layer of confidence, and you see the suplex. AJ Styles' foot now caught in the chamber. And now a neck breaker on the steel. And going for the skull-crushing finale on Jeff Hardy, but a victory roll and a kick out. And now a standing moonsault from Hardy. The Miz and his tag team partner John Morrison, 1 year ago, won the SmackDown Tag Title Elimination Chamber, but tonight The Miz is in there on his own. Every man for himself as he rakes the face of Jeff Hardy into the chain. And a catapult into that chain link. There's 2 miles of chain. It weighs several tons, this chamber, unforgiving. And The Miz runs at AJ Styles with a huge boot to the face. And I believe that we're about to see number 4 in this match as AJ Styles gets thrown into that glass pod. That solid plexiglass. But who's joining the fray? Oh, and it looks like it's going to be the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. Belly to belly across the ring to The Miz. Drew McIntyre has history with everyone in this match, including AJ Styles, who gets thrown across the ring, but Jeff Hardy booting Drew McIntyre in the face. And the champion on the outside, and Hardy going for a poison rana, but instead front-facing Alabama slam. And stares right into the eyes of Sheamus, the man who attacked him. Wait a minute, what's this? John Morrison on the outside, handing a 2x4 to The Miz. And he looks to use it, but misses. And there's the Claymore. Claymore to The Miz. And The Miz has been eliminated from the Elimination Chamber. The Miz trying to get an upper hand thanks to his tag team partner John Morrison, but it did not pay off. Well, McIntyre was looking at his rival, Sheamus. Meanwhile, The Miz tried to sneak in with a 2x4 handed to him by Morrison, but he got hit with a Claymore instead. And now The Miz is going to have to settle for still being Mr. Money in the Bank, mind you. But regardless of that, McIntyre on a roll. Just threw AJ Styles into the steel, and now we await number 5, and I think McIntyre is desperately wanting the man to come out next to be Sheamus, and it is. And now, the Irish superstar attacking Drew McIntyre with so much fury. Sheamus threw their friendship out the window, if there ever was one, in order to become WWE Champion, and look out! A spear through the plexiglass pod. Sheamus driving McIntyre through the glass. And it just shattered before our very eyes. Look at this again. Sheamus driving McIntyre through the pod. And McIntyre in a world of pain. AJ with a brutal kick to the side of the head of Sheamus. And where is AJ Styles going now? I don't think he wants any part of Sheamus. He's on top of the pod there. And Sheamus, meanwhile, on Jeff Hardy. Look at the leaping ability of Jeff Hardy. Jumping to the top of the pod. And now the twist of fate on top of that pod. And AJ Styles falls into the centre of the ring. And what do you suppose is going through the mind of Jeff Hardy? Swanton from the top of the pod, but Sheamus is there to deliver white noise. But good grief, what an insane Swanton. And we are 5 seconds away from the final entrant here in this Elimination Chamber. It is the Viper, the former champion, Randy Orton. Orton looking to win back the title. He lost several weeks ago on Raw, but Hardy with a roll-up and a shocking upset. Jeff Hardy rolling up Sheamus. And Sheamus is furious. And now Sheamus with a brogue kick. Well, he's no longer in the match. But now Randy Orton sneaks in and oh, for goodness sake. Randy Orton slithering in and eliminating Jeff Hardy. Well, Hardy is gone. And it's a damn shame, especially after this incredible swanton from the top of the pod. Sheamus looked to have eliminated Hardy there. Then the roll-up eliminates Sheamus. But Sheamus wasn't done, delivering a brogue kick to Jeff Hardy, allowing Randy Orton to eliminate him. Well, Sheamus, he had his sights set on Drew McIntyre, as did Jeff Hardy. But now we're down to 3 as AJ Styles gets power slammed onto the steel. And now Randy Orton goes after him. But AJ from behind and right into the calf crusher. The calf crusher applied. And Randy Orton may have to tap. There's no rope breaks in this Elimination Chamber. And grabs the head and slams it into the mat. A very crafty reversal from Orton, but right back at him with the Hurricane Rana. And Orton on the outside, but in an Elimination Chamber, that's the most dangerous place to be. And the phenomenal forearm. Phenomenal forearm. Driving Orton right into the cage. That chain fence. And what is AJ Styles thinking now? Springboard 450 into an RKO. From out of nowhere. And Orton eliminates Styles. Randy Orton eliminating AJ Styles. And now we're down to 2. Orton with an insane RKO. Let's have a look at this again. The springboard 450 right into the RKO. And that spelled the end for AJ Styles in this match. He will not be leaving as the WWE Champion. But one of these two men will. Randy Orton now waiting for Drew McIntyre. RKO on the steel. Nobody home. And McIntyre had it scouted. And the future shock DDT on the steel. But McIntyre and Orton, they've had a very storied past. Goes for the Claymore, but Orton ducks it. And an RKO misses. They are so well scouted, I should say, but a low blow. Remember, no disqualifications and a DDT on the steel. Randy Orton looking to win back the WWE Championship that McIntyre took from him. McIntyre is prone up. Wait a minute. What is this? Oh my God, that's Alexa Bliss. And what the hell is the Fiend? Where did he go? look out for McIntyre with a Claymore. Drew McIntyre with a Claymore kick, and McIntyre is still the WWE Champion. Drew McIntyre outlasts everyone in this match, and McIntyre, by hook or by crook, is still your WWE Champion. But it was a very, very intensely brutal matchup. As we're going to see from the replays, The Miz was hell-bent on destruction, as was Drew McIntyre. He went for that 2x4 off the skull, but got hit with a Claymore instead. Then Sheamus, driving McIntyre into the pod, took him out of the match for a long time. Then you see the Twist of Fate on top, as well as the Swanton. Sheamus got eliminated, but not before Sheamus could deliver a bro kick. AJ was then in control until this springboard 450 into an RKO. And the RKO on the steel couldn't do it. Neither could that Future Shock DDT. You see, both men know each other so well, but that low blow proved to be the difference maker. But ultimately, it wasn't McIntyre at all. It was a distraction by Alexa Bliss and the Fiend, who we have not seen since he was set on fire by Randy Orton, and that distraction allowed for Drew McIntyre to hit the Claymore kick and retain the WWE Championship here at Elimination Chamber. Well, Randy Orton will not be leaving this Chamber match as the WWE Champion, but the Scottish Psychopath will, as Drew McIntyre is still your WWE Champion.